Chris Talk Show, tune in, don't miss every word dropping jewels. Straight bliss. Chris Talk Show with a vibe legit. Take a seat, lean back, this the hit.
What is up, listeners? Welcome to another episode of the show. Hope that you're having a good evening because I am definitely having a good one. So I hope that you're having a good one too. All right, let's get into our top topic for this episode, which is going to be a missing 14-year-old girl is found dead in an RV behind her home. We're going to go to Sarah for this report. So let's get right into it.
Thank you, Chris. An Illinois teen was found dead in an RV behind her home hours after she was reported missing Friday, and a suspect who had prior run-ins with the law was charged with murdering the promising young wrestler. Arnold B. Rivera, 43, allegedly killed 14-year-old Kylie Toberman, who was reported missing in Vandalia around 6:30 a.m. Friday. Her body was found that afternoon. KDSK reported. Kylie's mother, Megan Zeller, confirmed her daughter's death on Facebook. Zeller wrote that Kylie's legal caretaker would not permit her to see the teen or her two other daughters and lambasted the Department of Children and Family Services. I was young and dumb, I thought I could trust somebody, and now my baby is an angel. I will not shut up or stop till my child gets justice, Zeller wrote on Facebook. My baby was so beautiful, intelligent and uncaring, the heartbroken mother added in a separate post. It's unclear if the girls were formally adopted or placed in the custody of family members. Zeller also dropped crumbs of information about Kylie's living situation and family tree. She clarified that a man who shares Rivera's last name is her daughter's uncle. Though it's unclear if the two men are related, Rivera was previously charged with burglary and criminal sexual abuse of a child between the ages of 9 and 16 in 2000. Both charges were dropped in exchange for a guilty plea on a separate case where Rivera was charged with aggravated battery in a public place. KSDK reported. He served 30 months as part of the deal, but was right back in court in 2008 and pleaded guilty to possessing a stolen vehicle. For that he was slapped with just 24 months probation, according to the outlet. Now he's facing charges for first-degree murder, aggravated criminal sexual assault and concealing a homicidal death. Rivera is scheduled to be arraigned Monday morning at the Fayette County Courthouse. He is being held without bond at the Fayette County Jail. It is with a heavy heart that we share the news that we lost one of our wrestlers. Kylie Toberman. Yesterday, the Vandal Wrestling Takedown Club wrote on Facebook. Our team and community are grieving the loss of such a sweet and bright young girl. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for that report. If y'all would, can y'all drop my bar real quick so I can get into this? Alright, just real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's part of the show where I give you my view and my opinion on this particular story. So, what do I have to say about this particular story? First and foremost, can we quickly drop a church bell for the life that was lost in this situation? Let's drop one of those real quick. Thank you. In this situation, I want to say this. I think it's unfortunate what happened in this situation, but then again, I've said it before and I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be careful who you leave your kids around. And this situation just happened to end up in a bad way, but at the end of the day, I think this guy, he should get it, if the allegations are true, because as of now, these are just allegations. So if they're true, this man should get exactly what he deserved. And it probably, I don't know, the state of Illinois. What was the state again? I think it was Illinois, if I'm correct, right? Right, it was Illinois, right? Yeah, if I'm correct. Yeah, so I don't know if the death penalty or whatever Ill- is in whatever Illinois, but at the end of the day, let me clear my throat. At the end of the day, he should still get, if the death penalty is on the table, then maybe this man should get that because he did this to a 14-year-old. But parents, listen, parents, this is the message that I was saying. Be careful who you leave your kids around. Okay, just be careful because um, when you dealing with from my experience, when you dealing with step parents, step how do I say it? Well, yeah, when you're dealing with step parents, step mothers, step fathers, step uncles, step aunts, and all this stuff, you got to remember, in this culture, when we put that label step, that means no relation. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful when you dealing with people who have no relation. You understand what I'm saying?
Message.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm really. It's unfortunate that something like this happened to this young woman, and it shouldn't happen to this young woman because she did not deserve for this situation to happen to her. She was just, and she was a wrestler. She was a wrestler. Like, I mean, she was a wrestler. Like,
Bruh.
I've checked it. I've seen some of her history and stuff like that. She had, I would say, she had a promising future, and this man just sat there and abruptly took it from her, man. Like,
Bruh.
yeah, can we give him a dummy buzzer, please? Thank you, because that's what he deserved. He deserved a dummy buzzer. And in my true opinion, this was a senseless crime. Senseless crime. I don't know if there was anything sexual that happened. There was. All right, so yeah, yeah, I looked into it, but I didn't see that part. Was it? Wow. Okay, listen, I'm talking to somebody on the side, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to my listeners. Y'all know how I do. Sometimes I get information right on the spot, and sometimes I dig into it myself. But um, to find that out that it was sexual, then yeah, maybe, yeah, this guy, yeah, you gotta look at it a different way a little bit. 'Cause it could have been a sexual crime, and then he did that. But if it is true, because uh, it's said that it's alleged, so it's alleged, so we don't know until everything, you know, until everything comes out. But if it is true, then yeah, this guy, he should do a lot of time. That's what I think. I think he should do a lot of time just for taking the life of uh, any person and doing it within that way. Yeah, he deserves some time. I mean, listen, people, murder's not right, man. Things like this, they're not right.
Message.
They're not right. And when you do things like this, you will pay for them. All right, you will pay for them. I also want to say, I think that the parents and stuff. I think that everybody, including the cops, uh, they did everything went right in order because once they realized that this girl was missing, After a certain time, they went right in and reported. And that's what I'm saying. Parents, listen to all my listeners who are parents. Listen to me. That's the type of thing that you have to do. The type of thing that you have to do. If your baby is just you just have a bad my baby is missing. You do what you have to do. So kudos to the parents. They did what they had to do, man. Thank you. They did what they had to do, and they report because it said what they reported like a half an hour to an hour afterwards of this girl going missing, and that was quick. And also to the responders, give them another chair to the responders, please. Thank you to the responders and the police force. Quickly responded to the situation and seeking her out because sometimes people, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, this it's just I'm stuck right now. Um, yeah, I'm stuck. I just want to say, uh, we send our regards to the family members of this situation because it is definitely a bad situation, and I hate reporting situations like this. Um, but we do send our blessings, and we hope that this person pay for their crimes. But to the family, I think you did everything. You did everything that you were supposed to do, and you did it in the right way. Once they realized that their daughter was gone, they did exactly what they had to do. They reported it and let the police do what they had to do. And just shout out to everybody that put in the work to solve this case and get it done. If nobody thanks you, we here at the station, we do thank you. So give them one more cheer. All right, and that's my view, and that's my opinion on this particular situation. If you could drop my bomb real quick. All right, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I also appreciate that. Also, check us out on all our other social media platforms. We're asking that everybody come to YouTube. We're trying to get about at least 150 subscribers, and also hit that like and that subscription button. I do appreciate it. It's a little thing to you, but it's a big thing to me. So I do appreciate it. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, stay blessed and not stressed. I will see y'all later. Peace out.